In the chilling darkness of the night, with the world teetering on the brink of disaster, one man's decision would come to define the fate of millions. Welcome to the harrowing tale of the 1983 Soviet nuclear false alarm incident. This story will take you on a journey through the Cold War, to the moment where humanity was just a hair's breadth away from unthinkable catastrophe. Picture this. The year is 1983, and the world is gripped by the tensions of the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union are locked in a seemingly endless struggle, with each side fearing a nuclear attack from the other. The atmosphere is thick with paranoia, and both nations have their fingers poised over the trigger, ready to launch devastating retaliation at the slightest provocation. Deep within the Soviet Union, a top-secret early warning system known as OKO has been developed to detect incoming missile attacks from the US. This advanced technology is the Soviet Union's last line of defense, designed to give them precious minutes to respond in case of an attack. On September 26, 1983, the unthinkable happens. The sirens of the early warning system blare out their ominous warning, signaling the launch of multiple intercontinental ballistic missiles from the United States. Panic sets in as the Soviet military prepares for a counterstrike, believing that they are under attack. Enter Stanislav Petrov, a lieutenant colonel in the Soviet Air Defense Forces. Petrov is the officer on duty that fateful night, and the responsibility of assessing the threat and making a decision that could change the course of history falls on his shoulders. As the seconds tick away, Petrov must make a choice. Should he trust the early warning system and alert his superiors, potentially initiating a full-scale nuclear war? Or should he disregard the alarm as a false alarm, risking the annihilation of his country if he's wrong? Against all odds, Petrov decides to trust his instincts. He deems the alarm to be a false one, refusing to escalate the situation by alerting his superiors. His hunch proves correct. The early warning system had malfunctioned due to a rare alignment of sunlight reflecting off high-altitude clouds, which the system interpreted as incoming missiles. As we reach the climax of this nail-biting story, we discover that Stanislav Petrov's decision to rely on his intuition and doubt the infallibility of the technology ultimately saved the world from the brink of nuclear Armageddon. His actions averted a conflict that could have led to the loss of millions of lives and untold destruction. The story of the 1983 Soviet nuclear false alarm incident is a stark reminder of the fragile balance that existed during the Cold War and the importance of clear thinking and level-headed decision-making in times of crisis. As you ponder this incredible tale, consider the heroism and fortitude of Stanislav Petrov, the man who, through his calm under pressure, helped to change the course of history and prevent a catastrophe of unimaginable proportions. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you must make a critical decision, remember the story of Stanislav Petrov and the 1983 Soviet nuclear false alarm incident. Trust your instincts, question the information at hand, and above all, remain calm. You never know, your decision might just save the world.